Welcome to Jeep Beach News and Views, a podcast about everything Jeep Beach in Daytona Beach, Florida. Here are your hosts, Charlene and Kurt from JBR.
Hey, y'all, and welcome back.
Welcome back to Jeep Beach News and Views, Kurt.
News and Views.
I just realized there's
Been a
no
minute.
lights on behind me.
Well, you don't reach behind and plug them in.
I can plug them in.
You can
Watch, everybody. Watch
This
how
is-
quick this happens.
This is the magic
of radio.
Until
not
I get
radio,
stuck
but-
into the microphone.
Okay, there we go.
And please don't get stuck in that jacket. So,
There we go.
look.
And like that, we have
This
lights
is-
on.
Just to let everybody know, this is how real radio works. Not like what y'all listen to, where it's all...
You know where it's all fine-tuned
Yeah, no.
and all those things? No, that's not how Jeep
Well,
Beach
you know,
works.
we drive a Jeep, so
That's
nothing's
right.
really fine-tuned.
That's right.
You know, if you
Yeah,
think
we're
about
Jeep
it. So
owners.
we're the same way.
We
always
make it work right now.
and we have somebody who has a trailer on standby.
Always.
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 Yes.
So, well, welcome back. How
I am
about...
personal friends with a record driver.
There you go.
How
That's-
about
there you
as
go.
of this recording right now, in this moment, we are 21 days, 9 hours, 58 minutes, and 30 seconds to go time.
And as of this moment right now, we are 2 hours away from the Red Sox beginning their trek to win the World Series.
Hey, let's go O's.
No.
Let's go
Yeah, I was
O's.
going to say.
Yeah, that's, they
I'm
got
glad
to
he's-
get past those
And
guys.
you guys heard.
Come on, Braves. Come on, Braves.
You heard a woohoo and a come on, Braves.
Yeah.
Everybody, welcome your Jeep Beach board member, executive director, as well as your director of raffles, Miss Tina Farberlin.
Hey, everybody. It's
How
so good
are
to be
you,
back.
girl?
Oh, my
Happy to
gosh.
have you back in studio with us. She, made the trek back into town because she's no longer in town with us, but she's always in town with us,
Yes.
whether it's physical or virtual. And Tina, we're so happy to have you here. And there's a very good reason you're in town. I hear there's a lot of raffles to be sorted.
There are. Oh my gosh. So first, let me start out. I wanted to give a quick shout out to everybody down here. I know Hurricane Helene hit Florida, and it was pretty destructive down here. I live in North Carolina, and it kicked Western North Carolina's butt. The mountains don't get hurricanes and flooding like that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for all your prayers and everything you guys have done to help out up there. Appreciate it hugely. And anyway, so I'm down here.
And thank you, because you guys, I'm going to now, Jeep Beach and Jeep Beach Nation, it's not just here, it's everywhere. Jeep Beach Nation, you're everywhere. And because of that, the resources that you guys pooled, of course, we talked through that whole process because of my family, my personal family that's in Western North Carolina. But y'all, Tina went over and beyond. She was airlifting. She was hosting pilots. She was doing her part in the recovery, as well as so many of you in Jeep Beach Nation. So I'm just going to echo what Tina said and also include a huge thank you to you, because you
My
spearheaded
pleasure.
a lot. And
We have
before
to-
we get going on, we're going to give another shout out right now to Happy Hefe.
Happy Hefe.
Of the Jeep Beach Off-Road Toolbox, came in clutch. We
Came
needed
in
a little
clutch.
sugar fix right now because, as you can imagine, Jeep Beach Nation, we are running on adrenaline right
These
now.
will be selfless plugs. We have our Sour Patch.
Because
Those are
did
mine, those
we
are mine.
mention that we are only 21 days out, and to keep us going, it's a
have our
lot of
nerd
coffee
clusters.
and may or may not. Charlene's Kryptonite, if you want to ever buy
And-
me a prize, Nerds Gummy Clusters, I will go there. Stupid good.
and now I can't get mine open.
Stupid good. And so we're opening our nerd clusters. Rob, you know how much we like these stupid things,
Those are
right?
good. Yes,
They're
they
bad.
are. They're good.
Kryptonite. Charlene's Kryptonite right there. So much so, G Beach Nation, that Angie, I keep a jar of these on our desk, on our conference table. She will not let that jar of gummy cluster nerds gummy clusters live on my end of the conference table, because if I want them, I have to intentionally stand up, walk around the conference table, get a handful, and come back and sit down at my place at the conference table. And so thank you, Angie, for looking out for your girl, is all I can say, and making
And-
me have to put effort forth.
Unfortunately,
Hey, Rob, you want one?
Yeah. Unfortunately, my snack I cannot eat while
good
the
catch.
video's going, because
It's crunchy.
It's a full-size Butterfinger.
It's crunchy.
Yeah, and it'll make a mess. So I'll wait till the radio show to do that.
Well, do you want me to share one of my gummy clusters?
I do. Thank you. So got these
I'll throw my
things.
sour pouch with you.
These are horrible.
But you can't kiss Charlene after because
No.
there's some pineapple in these.
But it's artificial. It's not real juice. It's not real fruit
That's right.
juice. Did you know that?
I did
It's
not know that.
You can't have
artificial
pineapple,
flavoring.
right? You
I
can't have-
cannot
Right.
have pineapple.
Oh, you
but I
don't
can
know
have
that.
a
You're missing out.
nerds.
Pineapple's so
I
awesome.
love pineapple.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
an
surrounded
allergy
by nerds.
Oh, okay.
developed
Okay.
after becoming a mom.
Oh man, one of those.
So anyway, raffles. So you want to talk
Yeah.
raffles?
We have to because
Okay.
we're on limited time because we're only 21 days out.
And everything is go time right now.
We're wide open.
So thank you, Happy Hefe, for making my mouth burst with joy.
Can you?
All right, so Tina and I are going to jump in on all things raffles. Kurt is going to jump out Jeep Beach Nation, as you just saw.
He's always busy. He's always got calls because
Well,
we're getting close to Jeep Beach.
We're so close, and
Right.
that's a call that we've been waiting on, so he cannot delay
miss it,
taking
right.
it. This is for you, Jeep Beach Nation, the call that he just took. So, Tina.
Yeah.
Girl, I have already seen, and I'm going to personally thank you again for developing a new system with Kurt, and that every single one of those prizes
Does not go to your
does
house
not
first.
come to my house first, y'all. We have for years handled raffle items. I know 10 times it feels like. By the time it finally lands in your area of the event, we've transported it and shuffled it so many times. And
Absolutely.
this year streamlined a lot. G Beach Nation, just for your FYI, because you can apply this to your own personal life. I told our Jeep Beach amazing volunteer event director team, and please remember that, and I'm going to be highlighting that. Y'all, all these people that put this entire show on, we are not promoters. We are not making huge money to get ourselves rich as a promotional company. We
Not
are
happening.
a true 501c3 organization, and we are here to serve community. That is why Jeep Beach exists, and I am going to continue to tell everyone that story. So
Sure,
everything
it costs most of us money.
It
to,
does cost
to participate.
Please, I'm glad Kurt actually had to take a call, because that becomes a subject of contention, because it costs that man a lot of money for us to do what we do,
Yeah,
as
it
well
does.
as so many others. And so thank you to the volunteer team. But with that said, one of the things we said this year in streamlining our processes was to be intentional. And to be intentional, we needed to get more efficient. And we're doing that across the board in so many different things and so many different ways. And it's not just through Jeep Beach, but even our own personal lives. I'm finding that the intentionality behind things and being more efficient, being impactful, all those things line up underneath intentional. And you got really intentional with raffles this year.
We got intentional. It's everything's coming in. Our vendors have been amazing. Sending them to a new location for us where they're being delivered there.
And
We
it's
check
going
them
right into your trailer.
Right into my trailer, which will go right over to the Speedway on Monday morning for grand opening. And it's crazy. It's hard to imagine when you look at the list, the stuff that the vendors send us.
It's truly remarkable.
Most people know that to be a vendor, you pay so much for your spot and you have to give so much in raffle, and it's based on the size of your spot. When you have a vendor that sends you 3 times the value of what he is
Wow.
supposed to, that's huge. We have
and that's
so
for
many
you,
vendors.
Jeep Beach Nation.
Yeah.
That's not for us. That's for you. Number one, it's for our charities,
It's for our
because that's
charities.
why the raffles exist.
Right.
So between our Jeep giveaway, our raffles, several other platforms that we have, and I can't even think of them off the top of my head right now, but raffles, silent auction, all of those things, those are direct dollars to our charities. They don't pass go. They don't collect $200. They don't put buildings and hotels and everything else on their spaces. Those products go directly to Jeep Beach Nation for your chance to win these amazing prizes, but then the funds generated from that go right back to our charities.
Absolutely. And all the prizes that I get sent to me from the vendors, they're not just in the vendor tent. When you get a prize for a scavenger hunt, it's coming out from what these vendors have sent us. When you get a prize for doing the restaurant tour, it comes from
the generosity of
the vendors.
And I love that you said restaurant. I'm going to jump in really quick because you and I had this conversation this morning as we're running out the door at Mach 10 because I passed off amazing gift cards from our Jeep Beach rated restaurant partners. So huge kudos and shout out to our Jeep Beach rated restaurants. But they stepped up with some amazing gift cards. Even those go out to you guys, and you are going to outline how you utilize things like that. So from our partners, our local partners, restaurants, hotels, all of those things go back. It's a direct opportunity for you, Jeep Beach Nation, to be able to get those tickets from the raffle team and then make yourself happy and then make the charities happy. I love the connectivity of all of the platforms that you've got going. Rob.
Yeah, the question I have, again, you might have, maybe you already touched on this, but there are many different raffles that go on during.
And that's what Tina's going to talk about with us today, because we even have a new raffle area this year. How exciting for some very special people.
Yes. So most of you know we have the regular raffles where you buy your general tickets and you buy your large tickets.
Tell us how that goes. How does the general go?
The general, you buy a ticket and you put it in the giant green bucket. It's a green ticket, goes in the green bucket for general. Those, you don't know what you're winning. Ticket gets pulled. Ticket number one goes with prize number one. Ticket number two goes with prize number two. It's very organized, and that's the way it works for the general. For the big items, you're only going to put your blue ticket, blue bags, big items. You're going to put those.
Look at that color coding.
crazy.
Very efficient. Again, efficient.
Remember back in the day we had the buckets?
And it was just unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
So I have the bags that are the setup is amazing. The original woman and husband that were over Raffles made these, and they were so incredible. I had her make a couple more last year. Her husband made them for us. And so if you have an item you specifically are trying to win, and if it's over $450 or so, or a very Jeep specific item, it's going to be in the blue buckets. So you're going to buy tickets for blue, and you're only going to put your tickets in what you really, really, really are trying to win. And then, because we're all creatures of nature and we like stuff called instant gratification, we started doing nightly drawings.
Which I love. This is fantastic.
People love it. So we sell the yellow tickets that don't go in a yellow bucket, though I don't have a yellow bucket for them. And so you buy yellow tickets. You get them the same place out back with me at Gate 70. Registration during the mornings. And then at every night at each of the events, I'll be out there also selling tickets. And we'll be giving away items on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And when I talk about items, I'm not talking about chintzy stuff. We will be giving away things like wheels and tires and brakes.
Those are another big ticket items.
Those are huge.
So
and that is during the nightly raffles, you guys, where we don't have, just so people wonder, what is the volume? Well, of course, your odds depend on how many raffle tickets you end up selling. So we can't give you strategic odds, but the volume of people increases as you go through the week, of course. And you guys know that with any event, we're not immune to the build and volume and attendance numbers. And so by the time we get to the weekend, we shuffle 120,000 people through the Speedway in 2 days for the main event Friday, April 25th, and the main event Saturday, April 26th. And please do not, while we're on that, do not show up at the Speedway on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday and think that you're going into the Speedway to a vendor show. The vendor show is only on Friday, April 25th and Saturday, April 26th. And by then, again, we're shuffling a lot of people through there. Not everybody buys raffle tickets, so don't be afraid to buy yours. And some of those items you were just talking about where you get to pick what you want to put your raffle tickets in, it may be an item that maybe not a whole lot of other people need. So you may have really good odds at winning that, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the stuff is, the stuff we have is incredible. It's, I think so far this year, I've got combination of gift certificates and or tangible product. I think I've got 10 or 11 sets of tires that we're giving away this year.
Holy mackerel.
Either tires or gift certificates. And then,
well, the gift certificate is honestly a great
fabulous.
opportunity, because instead of having to figure out how to get that set of tires home, you get the certificate, you redeem your certificate, and straight to your house they come.
they ship it straight to your house.
So that's
Absolutely.
fantastic. So thank you again to all of our vendor partners. You guys are amazing.
And usually the vendor tent or the raffle tent, she's set up next to the Jeep Beach radio tent. So there, you look for the radio usually. And
Perfect.
That's where you can find Miss Tina.
There you
all
go.
those
I think
wonderful,
on all the events except for Friday and Saturday.
except for the main, except for the main events. But during the week,
You guys are right near each other, so you
Right.
can come get your free JBR swag and your raffle tickets, right?
Right, and on Friday, Saturday, I'm right next to the merchandise tent. So you
So easy.
buy
there
raffle
you get
tickets
your,
and then get your
Jeep
swag.
Beach swag.
absolutely, absolutely. It's going to be so crazy this year. It's so wonderful. Just the outreach from the vendors and stuff like that.
That's incredible. Well, let's talk about this new raffle that's in place, and it is exclusively for the Jeep Beach VVIP all-inclusive ticket holders.
Absolutely.
So you guys, there's still time to get in on the VVIP program.
not VIP.
VVIP all inclusive.
Right.
Okay. Did I say VIP? Sorry.
No.
There's-
I'm just trying to
just
because
make sure everybody knows that there are two levels. There is a VIP that we've had in the past, and no, you cannot buy that. You either win it where we've donated one to another organization to raise money, or you are personally given a VIP from someone that is internal to Jeep Beach. So those are not for sale. The VVIP all-inclusive is for sale, and these, you get hospitality with small bites. And by the way, guys, you are getting an itinerary if you have already purchased the VVIP all-inclusive package. You'll be getting an itinerary so you know before you go type stuff, right? But one of the things we decided to do, and Tina said she signed off on this as our raffle person. We said, because they're willing to give a little bit more to get a little bit more. They're actually getting a lot more. I mean, they're going into the Rolex Lounge this year, which is fourth level of the venue overlooking the entire show. And this morning, we actually had our first all hands on deck DIS ops meeting this morning with our Speedway partners. And you guys, they showed a slide of last year. You want a bird's eye view of that. I sit there and I'm just in amazed and awe of what all of Jeep Beach Nation does.
I can tell you right now, from the radio perspective, and we're in the
500 Club up top.
which is up top, and it has a great view as well.
Is it not unbelievable?
The view, it's amazing.
To see the show from a high elevation is truly remarkable.
And the obstacle course,
unbelievable.
that's just watching all the Jeeps go
It's
through the obstacle
unbelievable,
course. Is
but-
great.
The reason why people sit up so high for all the races.
Exactly.
You see everything.
You see everything. And for Jeep Beach now, that's available to you. You do get somewhat of a bird's eye view because the obstacle course, again, not putting bleachers back, you guys, but we are the World Center of Racing general admission seats are open to the public. So if you come in, you go across, and there is a people moving path to go across to the tri-oval area, the speedway. So you get to walk there. You get to go to the start finish line again and put your put your autograph on the start finish line. And then there's gates that are blown out in that concrete wall. And you go up into the stands and you sit in the stands and get to see the obstacle course, the vendor show. You're just unbelievable Jeep corporate and their ride and drive.
It's a great opportunity to get pictures.
It's
for sure.
unbelievable
To take
opportunity to
pictures.
take pictures and get pictures. And then the VVIP all-inclusive registrations get to go even higher and go up to the fourth level, and they get the Rolex Lounge, which is a lounge. There are sofas, there are chairs, there is Wi-Fi, there is power, there are bathrooms, there is food that opens up at 9 a.m. and goes till 4 p.m. And all of the things in that area, we have some special surprises up there. Miss Lucy Spots, who is a local entertainer here in town, we've hired amazing beach vibe acoustic artists to play during the lunchtime hours of 11 and 2 in the Rolex Lounge. And back to Tina and Raffles, they're getting ridiculously valuable raffles, right? Each person gets each ticket that's bought for up there. So each adult person, maybe we'll even do, I think we've sold a couple of kids. Maybe we can come up with some fun kids prizes too and give the kids up there. That would be fun. But the adults,
who doesn't love a duck?
Absolutely.
Like in mass quantity.
Exactly. So, 5 tickets per person. Help me with that.
Yeah, I 5 tickets per person. And
per day, right?
Right. And again, it'll be like the blue buckets that are down under my tent where you put your ticket in exactly what you're trying to win. And I'm thinking I'm going to send some stuff up there. Like we've got the restaurants here that have been so incredibly gracious.
Unbelievable.
And generous to us. We're going to have like packs of gift certificates to go to restaurants around the city.
Can we do at least $250 in that gift certificate?
Oh, absolutely. And I'm doing a couple of those. I was putting those together before I got here today.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? $250 for dining out at one of our Jeep Beach rated restaurants. Right. That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's see what else. Thinking I'm going to slide over from one of our big sponsors, General Tire. A gift certificate for a set of tires.
Oh my gosh.
In the VVIP section.
So we can say that if we sell out the VVIP all-inclusive, your chances of winning, if everybody that got a ticket put 1 ticket a person and that, your chances of winning would be 1 in 400 because we're only selling 400 VVIP all-inclusive, right?
Absolutely.
So your odds upstairs of winning these amazing prizes are huge, and you get 5 tickets per day, which is fantastic. So
wait a minute. I just walked back in. Sorry, I had to leave.
All things good?
All things good.
Is Jeep Beach Nation going to be happy from that phone call?
Yes, they are going to be happy from that phone call.
I'm over there giving stuff away.
But the good thing about it is, so if I buy my VVIP, what I'm paying for the VVIP would be worth winning the set of tires.
I mean,
you really
plus some.
Plus some.
You're coming out ahead, right? Because
Yeah.
our VVIP all-inclusive is a $500 per head, not per Jeep, per person ticket, and very exclusive, it's such an amazing package. Again, being in the ops meeting this morning, everybody is so excited. Was working with the venue team, venue being the grandstand team that runs the operational side of the grandstands. They're even opening a gazebo style patio area that has artificial turf, cornhole boards, a great place just to go exhale, cool off in the lounge, then go back out there, enjoy a little bit of sunshine, a nice cocktail, if you will, and just your own space to get out of the 120,000 people that we shuffle through there in 2 days, right?
Yeah, I was looking online this morning. I just was glancing over it again, and it's amazing to me if you actually go under the VVIP section and see everything that's included. And I'm like, there's a couple times today I've said, hey, can I stop being on the board so I can start participating in this stuff?
It's really good.
So I can leave my tent. But I'll
really
never
good.
leave my tent.
Well, Tina, I know that we're running out of time. We've got a lot of things going, and you got to get back to staging Raffles.
I got Raffles to stay, boxes to open.
But we appreciate all that you and your team, I mean, you've got the same group. We call them our LPGA ladies. This is a group of ladies from the LPGA community, and they have been with us for so many years. All of your event directors that help you in that area, just everything that you guys have going and bringing amazing products and prizes to Jeep Beach Nation to win. And Jeep Beach Nation, thank you for your support of the raffles over the year, because not only do you have a chance to win great stuff, but you are truly directly making an impact to our Jeep Beach charities and the organizations that we give donations to. So thank you on behalf of all of the raffle team and the board of directors and all of Jeep Beach Nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll see you guys in 21 days.
There you go.
Here we go.
Bring it on.
Bye, guys.
All right. Bye, y'all.
That's a wrap on Jeep Beach News and Views. Be sure to subscribe for future automatic downloads to your favorite podcast player app. Got a comment? Or would you like to be featured on Jeep Beach News and Views? Email us at radio@jeepbeach.com. That's radio@jeepbeach.com. Until next time, keep all four on the ground and your tops down.